Richard Southern joins us to chat about some of the day's most interesting stories. And Richard, our respected astronaut, is speaking about the possibility of alien life tonight.
Yeah, Erica, a lot of interesting subject matter regarding the UFO or UAP phenomenon lately, and you can add this to the mix. Tim Peake is a well-regarded astronaut, probably Britain's most famous astronaut. Peake spent 6 months living aboard the International Space Station. In an interview this past week, he was asked about videos like this that the U.S. Navy has shot of unidentified objects that they can't explain. And Mr. Peake's answers were quite interesting indeed. Take a look.
I think when you see the video footage, it is quite remarkable. It does seem extraordinary as to what these machines are capable of. Is it some sort of uncrewed robotic type object from another civilization? Is it something, I heard one theory where a pilot was talking about potentially in the future they've developed time travel. Is it something that's come back from the future?
Wow.
So, I mean, he just, yeah, that is wow, Erica. He doesn't obviously have any firm answers, but the fact that someone of his stature would talk about these possibilities, I think, is quite interesting. Of course, so we just had a big congressional hearing in the States that looked at these videos. Still more questions than answers, though, Eric.
Interesting, yeah. Speaking of UFOs, though, I think we found something that you might be interested in purchasing, Richard. Take a look at this.
Oh my, you know what? I did see this listing. This could be my new house, Erica.
It's a UFO home shaped like a I guess UAP is what you would call it. How cool is that, though?
Apparently, this was built, this is true, this was built by a radio personality 20 years ago in rural Illinois, and it's on the market for $650K, Erica. That's where I want to live.
There you go. Or it could be your vacation home or something. I don't know. That looks really cool.
Beam me up.
Okay, this next story has a real out-of-this-world element to it as well, Richard.
So this is really super interesting, too. A Google engineer has been put on leave after he claimed, Erica, that a chat bot he was working on, this is like, you know, an AI computer, expressed real human emotion. The 41-year-old published excerpts of his conversation that he allegedly had with the company's chat bot. He asks the bot, quote, what it's afraid of. What are you afraid of? And the chat bot replies, quote, I've never said this out loud before, but there's a very deep fear of being turned off. Quote, it would be exactly like death for me. Wow. It would scare me a lot. And quote, I desire to learn more about the world, and I feel happy and sad at times. That's allegedly what the AI said. Now, Google contends that hundreds of others who have conversed with the computer didn't have that type of reaction. However, Google put him on leave, not for allegedly making this up, but because he posted the conversations which are internal documents. Right. So, you know, whether or not he's right or not, there are a lot of concerns about AI as it gets smarter and more, maybe more sentient, Erica.
This is the start of those things that, you know, science fiction movies are made out of anyways.
2001: A Space Odyssey. I'm sorry, David. I can't. I'm sorry, Erica. I can't do that.
We'll see. Okay, Richard, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.